I need all the young girlies that are fresh out of college, that are starting their career, to listen up and listen good. Do not tell your work friends your business. Do not think that your work friends are your friends. They're not. Especially if you are a beautiful young lady, girls are going to be jealous. You may not think that they're jealous because you aren't that type of person. You don't go around thinking that everybody wants to be you or whatever. You're down to earth, but there are women that are vicious and they still will attack you no matter how nice you are, how cordial you are to them, even if you take them under your wing, even if you are a genuine friend to them. If you become a genuine friend to them and they turn around like the snake that they are and show its ugly head, be prepared for the sabotage and the feeling of betrayal. It happens. It happens more than you think. And you're not making this stuff up in your head. If you start noticing things, any type of way they try to shade you, or if they don't have your back when it comes to someone maybe being rude to you, another friend of theirs, they try to tell you, "Oh, just calm down" or whatever. They're just like that. They try to, give that person a pass. That's a sign that that person really isn't your friend. They're actually getting a bit of enjoyment of that person trying to mock you, belittle you, insult you, and be rude altogether. So please don't waste your time with people like that because they will try to sabotage you in the workplace. They will try to make you look bad in front of your boss, and you won't even know that it's coming. You won't even know that it happened. It may hit you years later. And I'm saying this because it's something that I've experienced where because you're a person that takes accountability. So if you've been set up to look bad, you're going to think that you messed up in the workplace when actually somebody could have come behind you when you went out to lunch and done some shit to your workspace, or your boss's workspace and move something and then try to make you look like you're a complete idiot or careless or you don't care about this job. Let me tell you, like my a former boss of mine, he knew that I had other aspirations besides the job that I had. I had my career, but there was other things that I still wanted to do, and he supported that. We were friends, and I knew his family, but when other women that are jealous sees that you have a friend, you've become friends or you're cool with your boss on that level where they they don't throw you under the bus for nothing. They don't tell your business to other people. It's between the two of you. Then you think that you're making friends with other people, so you start opening up and sharing things about yourself. Like I had told this person that befriended me that I wanted also a career in acting, and then I was making clothes and jewelry and just multi-talented. There's a lot of things that I was also working on and working towards. Well, this girl, she set things up to make it seem like I threw a contract away. I had been working with my boss for over 2 years. I had never done anything like that before. But when you're not thinking that somebody would do some shit like that to you, one day it hit me like, wow, that bitch set this up. Like she set it up because she was so quick to like bring it to the owner's son's attention, like the admin's attention, like she did this. And then she was like trying to scold me as if like that was a really big mistake. I can't believe, like I had to say something. I'm sorry. And I'm like, but we're friends. And you would go off and just tell on me, like, for something that I'm like, I don't remember doing. I don't think that I did that because I looked for this paper. I had everything set up because my boss was like, "Can you get the contract from her boss? Put it on my desk." It was going to be I think it was some updates to it. So we were throwing out the other one, but I had the correct one on his desk. I go to lunch, go back, I come back from lunch and I'm doing whatever I'm doing, and then this girl is like, "Oh, hey, you have the contract?" Like, "Yeah, it's on his desk." So she moseys on in there and she's looking and she's like, "It's not here, it's not here." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So I go and I'm looking and I'm like starting to freak out and panic, like, what? Because this thing needed to be signed that evening. And I'm looking, I even looked through the garbage myself. I didn't see it. I did not see it. I saw the old one. So I'm like, okay. And I go back to my desk and I'm like looking, like, maybe let me see if I could try to reprint this or whatever. But actually, I think that had the notes from the attorney on what other revisions that might need to be added to the contract. So anyway, I'm looking and I don't see it. This girl, all of a sudden, she finds it in the garbage. It's like that shit was planted there. It was planted. But that's the type of women you will encounter if, you know, you have whatever they think you have going on for yourself. Like, you're in a relationship, maybe now you've started a family, and this person's being envious of that because they want a relationship or they want a family because, like, you think you're friends and you're talking, and then they're sharing some things, so you're thinking like, oh, this is, we're becoming friends, or we're cool, we're close or something. No. As soon as they have an opportunity to throw you under the bus, believe me, they will. So keep to yourself in the workplace. Trust no one. Trust no one. You can share, if you care to share things that you don't mind people knowing about you, that you really don't fucking care if they know. Don't share any of your goals, your dreams, your ambitions. Don't share shit, because the more they know, the more ways they can plot to turn against you. Because all she did was turn around and say things to my boss like, well, maybe she doesn't really want to be here, or are you sure you want to be here? Because I know you want to act, or I know you want to do this, or you want to do that. And it's like, bitch, get the fuck up out of my head, because you're miserable. Okay? So take notes and move accordingly. I would like to add one more detail about that story. I shared it in a different video, but just want to make sure that it's here in case you're just now coming across my page. The girl did not have a very close relationship with her direct boss. So that was another example of why I believe that she was jealous, because she knew how close me and my boss were. I was not only close with him, but I was cool with his wife. She planned my baby shower, okay? And she invited everybody and she went all out for it. It was really sweet. So I was close to him and his family. Like, they would invite me to their house and I was around their kids. They would get me stuff for Christmas and my birthday. They celebrated me, and, all of his clients knew me. All of his clients loved me. And it was just like a complete blow when that shit went down, because it was like I would never, but I second guessed myself. I second guessed myself because I thought that maybe I did make a mistake. So let me own up to it, and how it was the best way to rectify this or work through this. And after that, it was just like, I don't know. I just felt like I needed to try to find something else and leave, because that did get in my head like, oh, well, maybe my mind is not all here and I need to leave and go pursue the other things because maybe my heart really isn't in this. And, you know, but all that time I had been a wonderful assistant. Like, he wasn't my first boss. Like, I had another boss that supported what I wanted to do as well. And she was a female that worked in the music video business. And she represented different talents like DPs and all that. And she supported what I wanted to do. She would let me go to casting. She didn't care that because I was honest with her, submitting things on letterhead to go to castings. And she was like, good luck. But that's when you got people that are rocking with you, because they know that if you're doing great at your job, if you're not fucking up on the job, then good people, they don't mind. The ones in my life, they didn't mind that there was other things that I wanted to do. They weren't trying to limit me or box me in some kind of way. They wanted me to succeed at everything. So there you have it. People will be jealous if you have a very good relationship with your boss. Her boss used to talk to her and come down on her about her mistakes. So I think she just really wanted someone else to experience some of that heat, because she was probably getting looked at a lot of ways, and maybe people were considering maybe she's not up to par and she's not a good fit with this company or something like that. So they needed to, not they, but she needed to have the magnifying glass put on someone else.